Shows that goes on the air, basically. Interviews, we have Sunday praise,
Right.
music for Sunday, those kinds of things are all met with. This is kind of like your home stereo, only about 20 times more expensive.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Well, you just changed buildings, didn't you, a couple years ago?
No, we've always been here since 1974. We did build an addition, however.
Oh, maybe that's what I heard. Because we were here last year, and we couldn't find it. And we were just sailing right through anyway, so we didn't.
Well, we've been here for 17 years.
17.
It's really kind of exciting. In fact, this building's been here for over 30 years now, actually. Recording and all of that. Come on in. Don't want to rush you, by the way. This is kind of a sound lock.
Kids sitting in the motorhome.
Oh, really? Oh, well, you should bring them in. Are they?
They're getting dressed.
They were
okay.
sitting in there.
Well, I thought they might be interested too. These are the tape decks that we still use. These are 17 years old. Well, actually more than 17 years old. We've used them 17 years. And they were old when we got them. But they are workhorses, and they're made by Scully Corporation. Just a good job. Do a good job. The thing we can do is record, play back, edit, whatever we need to do. And these decks have been the workhorse for a lot of years, although we're going more to cassettes than we ever have. This is a music service. Whenever you use between those three decks, whatever you want, and each one of those different decks carries a different kind of material. Vocals on the top, chorals in the middle, and usually instrumentals or an accent tape as we have on right now. So that kind of freshens your sound, keeps it fresh than it would otherwise. So it gives us some walk away, or separately on AM and FM. But the president's on right now, so we have both stations running the same material. So this board is set up so that graphically you can see exactly what's happening. On the left side, when we're split, the AM signal goes to the left and the FM to the right. And that way we can keep the signals separate, but one operator doing both things. All of the things that you see here, cassette decks, CDs, tape decks out there, cart machines down here are all remote controlled or close by enough so that you don't have to reach too far. The basic idea is that you want everything available right at hand when you do the work there. And then all of these tape cartridges have format helps or spots or various things that you need quickly, jingles, whatever. It's helpful to have right at hand. Overnight, this cart machine actually takes care of our announcing. We put 6 or 7 different announcements on there. It does a 30-second ID and then goes through this machine here. This is all automated so that it sends us back to network. Network sends it back to the cart, and it happens all night long. So from midnight to 5 a.m. and a little longer on weekends, we film. We have just a computer operating the transmitter and just this cart machine operating the
temperature wasn't any important name, but the president's clearly sweating through his green
Let's
sport
go
shirt.
live, are you?
Mr. Bush opening up the news conference with a statement in which he indicated that the
We're
two
about
countries
to
stand united
come
to
out
see
of this
reform
news conference
continue in
now,
the
so
Soviet
it'll get
Union.
hectic for a second.
Still, Mr. Bush cautioned that the Soviet government is undergoing major changes.
It's all hunky-dory now.
Economic aid in Moscow is not needed yet. On the Baltics, Mr.
You've
Bush
got to tell
called
us
for
what
the
the president
Soviet
said.
government to recognize the Baltics' independence, but he did not go so far as to say that the United States would do so. In his opening remarks, British
Where you
Prime
folks
Minister
from?
Major indicated
Edmonton,
that he and
Alberta.
Mr. Bush
Whoa.
had worked out
All right.
means of providing
That is
assistance.
vacation
to
in the States, huh?
Right?
Yeah.
Especially in the
Yeah.
areas of food and medical needs, along with
Passing
technical
through
expertise.
Spokane, or?
The President said
We
he is
spent
not
a day
concerned at
or
this
so
point
here
about the
Uh-huh.
speed of developments in
yesterday,
the Soviet
and we're
Union.
on our way to see Old
He said
Faithful
the
now.
United States
Oh, that'll be fun.
through democracy and freedom. Now, on the
We're
matter
thinking
of
maybe we ought to get up and see the West Edmonton Mall.
there is no reason
Yeah, I
to
never
worry
go there to
about
shop.
the
I go there for
government.
entertainment.
Best intelligence
I'd say most people probably do.
are under military control.
It's very
And as you may have heard in a question
We played quite a few times.
So did you guys get dressed just to come in and see us?
Mark had to scramble real quick and get his pajamas on. Off to come. That's a CD.
Compact disc here. You guys seen one of those? Okay, well, let me show you what they look like. You remember the old records like those over there?
Yeah.
Well, this is a little bit like that, except that it's cut with a laser instead of a regular.
That's a record? Wow.
It's a compact disc.
I like the colors.
Okay, yeah, aren't they pretty? It looks like a rainbow in there.
How can it be cut like that?
These are some of the
Well,
things you ought to
they use
consider
a
when
laser to
researching
cut it,
enzymes
so
that
it's
should
real
have
thin.
process
It's
for
real
understanding.
fine cutting, and there's
Where's
about an hour's
the
worth of
laser?
material. Well, we don't have one here, except right inside of you. There's a laser. And it plays back what another laser cut. So it takes a very specialized machine to be able to play back those CDs. But it's easy to cue. All you gotta do is push the number of the cut you want.
What kind of tape is that?
This is tape cartridge. Tape cartridge is a 1/4-inch tape that runs onto the middle, comes off the end, and it's a continuous loop, and it's stopped
It's like an
by
8-track, Mark.
instead of something mechanical.
8-track.
Not right now.
Okay.
It kind of looks like it keeps going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
Maybe 83 tomorrow. Coeur d'Alene today up to 81 degrees. Outside again, 65. Music continuing, we'll take a look at the KMBI calendar. Rich Monteith in a few moments. Say, does God ever ask us to do the impossible? Listen to Dr. Getz as he portrays Joshua, who struggled with the answer to this particular question. And that's on Renewal at 11 this morning on Good News Radio. Here's Libby Buison, Lord of My Life. That was easy enough.
Play school, is that what you said? Oh,
Well, he's going.
oh, he is. Okay. All right. That's neat.
Talking about it ever since my mom told him the American.
Okay. Well, that's good. This is the newsroom. Everything that happens on the world scene, international scene, happens right here. We get it right here in this wire. So we can tell what, for example, we can see what the latest national and international stories are. And if you want to find out what, let's see what this says here. That shows you what's happening around the world right now. Gives you a pretty complete summary of the news, both nationally and internationally. Was a wall right here, and then a window, and this was the end of it. The shipping area was over here. We had a refrigerator and a little card table and stuff, a game table over here.
Yeah.
And we had
This looks kind of like my
no kitchen sink. So this way we got a kitchen sink out of it. That's really the star of the show. So now we have to watch our dishes, and we have
It
to
looks
excuse
kind of like my grandma's.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's smaller.
It sure is. Well, yeah, it's
Like
probably
this.
not as
The
long.
wall is like here.
Is that so?
She lives in a condo.
This way we got a meeting area and a conference area over here. And the announcer's desk over here. This way. Assistant manager's desk, or office is here. And then we have a computer area back here. So it's kind of
That's what I said.
this is our assistant manager, Mike Cornell. Mike, these folks are from Edmonton, Alberta. They're mine. On the way to the Wyoming Engineer's office. If you ever want to be an engineer, get to work in a place like that. always clutter.
It's the teddy bear. I
Well,
want
I'll tell you,
to
that
push
is a
it
challenge. I
down.
know that.
What's that?
That is an oscilloscope. It's a very expensive machine that shows us all kinds of things happening inside of electronic equipment.
That can show you what AC power is like and why when you feel it, it feels like it's going vibrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and why you make me stick my finger in the plug.
And you can also see your voice when you plug it in. I don't have a way to do that right now, but that's kind of fun. So if you stretch that out, that would be what, about a half a mile? Something like that. You did a
I don't
long
think I'd
way.
have time to stretch that out.
I don't think I would either. Wouldn't want to try that. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Would you
Carl would
do?
probably.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening right now, as a matter of fact. Let me show you. This is what's on the air right now.
That's moving.
Uh-huh. And it's playing music. And what's happening on the FM is the Minute Meyer Clinic. Remember that? You guys got to see it in Dallas? So that's what you hear on AM.
They went there.
Oh, you went there. They went there to do this.
Thursday, August 29th.
And what'll happen is when that finishes, it'll go to another source. It'll either stop or go to a tape. And the fours are a different, kind of a neutral stop set, if you will. So we can either say something live, give a spot, or punch the button again and it'll go right back to music.
What are all these for?
There's two. That is having.
It must be on the AM. Monitoring, for example, if you put it in the program, then you have to have